boyfriend introduced me to that.
Yes. Oh, my name is Ed, and I like German weenies.
Weenies.
Oh, we live?
We live.
Yay!
Oh, man.
I miss this.
As do I, sister.
I miss this so much.
It's nice doing things with you.
Yes, it is.
Anyways, should be a while before any audience comes in, so, yeah. Hello, everybody on Twitch. As always, I'm the Inverted Shadow.
I'm Shadow07.
And yeah, we're back to this again. Why are we back to this again?
I don't know.
I thought you would know.
Well, I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't know. But I don't know because well, the thing is, I don't know, but I thought you would know because I don't know, you know?
Ugh. I just made my brain melt for a moment there.
Sorry.
But yes. Hopefully, unlike the last time I forgot to download the VOD for the first part of this, I hopefully will get this on YouTube. So anybody watching this on YouTube, hello and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Yes!
I didn't think in a million years we'd be playing Doki Doki Literature Club again after the first time.
Yeah.
But the game, thanks to Dan Salvato, was remastered, kind of, sort of, and brought not only back to Steam, but also to consoles as well, which is pretty cool.
Yes, with some bonus content.
The first noticeable difference you'll see here is that the game now takes place on this mock desktop that you see here.
Yes.
Yes, and we'll get to the image in a moment. So, to sum it up so far, we've already played through a little bit of this game. It's pretty much the same thing as, like, the original Steam release. Just, everything looks a little more crisper and nice looking now, and there's a few other things that have been changed. But the big difference that has also been added is the fact that we now have this new tab here. Side stories.
Ah.
And what these are, from what I've read and from what we've done already so far, these little stories here basically focus on all four of the girls, all four of the main characters in the game, in an alternate universe where we, the player character, do not exist.
Huh.
And it basically shows, you know, how each of the girls found each other and befriended themselves and how the literature club got started by Monica. Before she... in a universe where she did not have the epiphany that what she's in is indeed a game.
Yeah.
We've already played through the first side story now, Trust, which basically showed how Sayori came across Monica, or, well, how Monica came across Sayori, and, that was heavy. And this is where we got this image here.
Yes.
Because, god damn it, that last bit of the story was just a tearjerker.
I know.
Ugh, man. I forgot that Salvatore can really tug on the heartstrings when he really wants to.
I know, just because that last time with Sayori and Monica just, feels.
I know, right?
And, like, there's so many layers to Monica I never even thought to imagine.
Exactly, right?
Like, the Monica has layers, like, holy shit. Like,
Layers!
She has insecurities.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of DDLC Plus. It's the same game, just with better visuals and this additional content here, as well as a music player, with a bunch of new tracks as well.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we've rambled on for long enough. Let's actually get back to the main game.
Yes, let's get back to the main game.
There we go.
Doki Doki! Good lord. You know, we could always play the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles instead. I can introduce you to that.
You'd only hope, yeah. Anyways, I've actually blanked on where we left off last time. I think we were like on the second poem, I think.
Don't we just continue the Sayori route though?
Yeah, like we were for wow, I can English really good. Basically, we're doing what we did the last time when we played this, for the final time we thought it would be. We're getting the good ending, which means that we have a save here where, we started the first poem. And once we get to the point where, Sayori gives us her confession, we're going to load back to that save and then go on the other two routes, specifically for Yuri and Natsuki.
Yeah.
And yes, Stormy, we are both insane.
Which means, if we really want to get the good ending and get all the bonus content, we gotta get through every single girl.
Indeed. So this is probably going to be a very long playthrough again.
But first, Sayo-chan, because, must protect.
Discord, welcome to the Insanity, and yes, Sayo Babu.
Sayo-chan!
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. Oh no, wait, this is the first poem.
And Northbridge, hush!
Welcome to the Insanity as well, North. Anyways, she's my good friend, after all.
Oh, nothing.
Okay, Sayo Babu.
Sayo-chan! Oh my goodness. This is so good, Shadow.
Eh?
I love it.
Oh.
I want to hug her. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori.
Well, it just comes naturally.
Seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm more of a comedic writer, but hey-oh. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Aww. Can we just reach through the screen and hug her?
Yes, please.
Or can somebody give us... Go on.
No. You know what I want? I want a plushie of her.
I want a plushie of Sayori too.
And the best part, even better, make it a life-size plushie.
Of course.
Just what I needed.
Well, what'd she say?
Oh my god, Thunder, I'm going to punch you.
What did he do?
10 bits. Let's snap to it like Natsuki, hang out with Sayori, and soon enough we'll get the point like Yuri. And yes, I'm a fucking psycho.
Thunder, I love you.
Oh, you...
Hey, I love my puns.
I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a shadow poem. She's best bean. And that makes it extra special.
We must protect this bean.
Must protect the bean.
Protect the bean!
Okay, not gonna lie, why do I imagine a picture of a bean with Sayori's face on it? This is the bean with the red bow on it. Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Shadow. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all, Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people can do. Yeah, I try to do that too, when people try to get me to like new things, I'll give it a chance, but I may not like it, but seeing other people happy makes me happy.
Of course.
Team.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Monica, welcome to the Insanity. I beg your pardon.
That'll be my way of thanking you.
Why is there a user with Monica in her name? Following me?
What? Did someone say Monica?
Welcome to
Get out, you bitch!
Not
I'm
really,
kidding.
but...
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Nightheart, welcome to the insanity. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Huh? Oh, yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Yes. Wunder, thank you very much for the host.
Thanks, Thunder. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Just what I need.
We'll see about that, and thank you again for the bits, Wunder.
Ooh.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel that you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, never change.
Yes, so again, everything here is exactly the same as it was in the original DDLC, so there's not going to be much surprise here, unless you haven't ever seen this game in your life. But if you have, then you should already know our reactions. We'll probably post like the original. If this goes up on YouTube, we'll probably post the original playthrough we did of Doki Doki Literature Club alongside it. So
Yeah.
that's not to knock this game at all, because it is still the same game, and we actually, despite the horrors, we actually really did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I just love the I want breakfast. Because it reminds me of that, because you guys know that one song, the emo song that, stop my breathing and slit my throat. I must be emo. And it ends with I want tacos. It reminds me of that.
come on, world, I'll have you for breakfast! Yuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. Sweet babu.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean! I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Toast!
Yeah, toast! Yeah, toast!
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
She's not wrong, you know.
Yeah. Though I tend to do that a lot, so... I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
I love her. No, that was so much fun. Monica's the best.
No,
Are
you're
you
the
sure?
best.
You're the best. Because I was going to say, Monica's the best. Are you sure about that?
Okay then, John Cena.
I had to, I'm sorry.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Should we just, run down from the top to bottom, or just mix it up?
Top to bottom.
Alright. Best girl.
Best soon.
Best girl.
Soon.
I mean Natsuki.
You mean Nansunski?
Shut up.
Soon.
Soon. Eh?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me.
Princess.
It's not like I said it was bad, Baka. Oh my god. Well, excuse me, princess. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it, baka!
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
And the sky is blue.
And water is wet. And IMShadow a bish.
What? And then Veritau's a turd. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I do like it, and Alex Kaiser, of course, we're doing it both wrong. Well, excuse me, princess.
No, it's like this. Well, excuse me, princess.
I love how that you decided. I love how your audio cut out as you were doing that.
Fuck you! Fuck you, okay? I hate when it does that.
Anyways.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make you message any. Excuse me.
What I need.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, there's this one poem I really liked, and someone made a short film about it. I gotta show you, I'll show you and read to you later, but it's called Negative Space. It's a really good poem, but I'll read to you later. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme for the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Again, like the poem Negative Space. I'll show you later. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Why do I feel like that, don't care how old everyone is comment rings a little bit different now?
Well, actually, there is one question I do want to ask. Did the girls have a canon age?
I never thought about that.
Like, I've been meaning to ask that for a while, but it didn't cross my mind until now. Did the girls have canon age and canon birthdays?
I never imagined that.
Because, that's usually what's really common in, most media nowadays, especially in visual novels. So I'm wondering, do the girls have canon ages and canon birthdays?
Not a clue. I'm sure Salvatore knows that.
I wonder if there's I'm sure it's up on the wiki somewhere.
And hey, Foxy.
Hey, Foxy.
Alright. Hello, Yandere Yuri.
I still remember that one video. No, Yuri's best waifu. How young and stupid I was.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands, even though the sprite does not show such a thing.
Nope.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are some specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through all that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their new style very deliberate. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together.
I'm quiet? What? Hello?
Huh?
How about now?
I hear you just fine. Chat, do you guys hear him?
That's odd.
Can you hear him now, guys? Okay. Dart says he hears you. Dart's... Yep. Okay, they hear you.
Alright.
Okay, alright. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Her stammering is completely... What?
Was her, like, talking about, like, dialogue and everything? Was that new dialogue? Was that new? Or did we mention... Or did she speak it before?
Not quite sure, actually.
Of course, that's not just something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nazi can be a little bit biased, though.
Don't we know that for a fact?
Mm-hmm.
Biased? How?
Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Yeah. Anyways, I've turned IMShadow's audio down a smidge. Is this any better, guys?
How's this? Can you hear us now?
Is it any better? Let us know. Anyways.
Yeah, please let us know. Anyway.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Is it going to be covered in urine stains?
I was gonna ask. Please do. I love to share my thoughts. I can English. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
I do like her smile sprite, I will admit.
What is this? Stormy, 10 bits. Oddly enough, according to Word of God, all the characters in the game are 18. Even Natsuki. Likely that she's only the youngest because her birthday is after everyone else's. Just a guess, though. Also, here's what I would personally imagine. I'd imagine Sayori and Natsuki being 16. I imagine Yuri being 17. And I imagine Monika being 18. Well, if that's the case, why would the character be romantically pursuing them? That's kind of illegal, bro.
Welcome to the...
Well, I don't know. I mean, I would imagine the MC, at least, he would be 17. I'm not sure.
Anyways.
Anyway, that's just my guess.
Yuri's poem. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly breathing air of the present but living in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. Very nice stuff.
Very nice. I love her handwriting, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Looks beautiful.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
We were getting
your
into
handwriting is pretty.
I was getting, yeah, and also we're getting in the emotion.
Emotion.
We gotta read to get the emotion. Had to. That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Shadow.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their artwork. Oh, I say artwork, der. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Never thought of it that way.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Aw.
Okay.
Also, apologize if you hear any noise or banging outside my door. Kids are kind of being rowdy and tantrumy again. I can't do anything about that.
It's okay. And now her.
Hello, bitch. I mean, Monica.
Hi, Shadow. Having a good time so far? Yeah, you can hear me? Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Yeah, I've got one for you. How about you go jump off a cliff?
How about you skydive attached to a fridge?
Okay, then.
Jump off of a bridge, skinny dip in the flood, skydive attached to a fridge, drink a Haitian guy's blood. Oh, Bo Burnham, I love you. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Shadow. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Hey, can you say that without doing that fucking pose, eh? How about that?
No.
Really? Really?
I'm a god, bitch.
You really don't make this easy, Monica, you know that?
Nope. I'm a god, damn it.
Ay, 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 ay. Why do you do this?
I just do. But it's sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like this one.
Did you even read the thing?
I don't have to read when it's with you. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
What does it matter to you?
It does. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? You have no idea.
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. God damn it, I'm being brought back to that side story again.
Me too.
Hello, Rix.
I want to hug the babu now.
Hug the bean.
Hug the Sayo-chan. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you when what suits you the most.
Can we just have Sayori do that instead of you?
Please.
Thank you.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. And you hear it in the distance, Baka!
Welcome to the abyss.
Like, I imagine, like, when Monica says that, you hear in the distance, you hear, Baka!
Nico, welcome to the insanity. Anyways.
Anyway, do you want me to read your poem? Read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I had to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? Funny you say that, given your side story.
I still can get over, like, how Monica was back then.
I know, like, you think someone like her can never be insecure, but no.
It's something after all.
Not all gods are perfect.
Not at all. Anyways. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. And no! I can't see! I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Also, since you mentioned hole in the wall, you could have said, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
Don't you mean there's a hole in the bottom of the sea?
God damn it.
Even Northbridge is cussing you out.
Wait, what? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Yes.
I love to see it, don't you?
Hey, North, stop bragging about it. Shut up.
Anyways.
Anyway, yes. So, what'd you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Huh, it's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's That's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. There it is.
There.
Right there. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make it any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about that is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, God, back there.
Funny you say that.
Oh, God damn it, Ricto.
Wait, what'd he say?
Afternoon, everyone. How are you? Sees Monica. What? Evil! Evil!
Oh, God. Evil! Evil!
Ah, rest in peace, Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Anyway, so just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all.
Everyone's gotta start somewhere.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. I think we all know what's coming next.
Yes, the Black Lagoon. Stay the fuck out of this!
Or I could do that. Great idea.
I love that scene.
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Rogue Apple, thank you very much for the host. And apparently, Northbridge is calling you his big little sis.
Yes, because he's my little big bro.
And you are short, after all.
Hey!
Well, not short,
Don't-
fun-sized.
Thank you. Don't call me small. No, don't call me small. Call me small.
Small.
You're so small.
Hmm.
What's with this language? Wait. What are you doing?
That's what I need.
Nothing.
What are you doing? Hey,
Nothing.
what are you doing?
Nothing.
You bastard! You jerk! I hate you!
Love you too, sister.
Ree!
No, wait, don't you mean... Thank you, Flashfire, for the house as well. Anyways.
Son of a bitch. Yes, Rex, short people rise up. Micro people rise up. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Oh, here we go.
Here it goes again. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Shadow did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Shadow liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Here we go.
It's about to go down.
It's the big one.
Here it comes. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Shadow appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ooh.
Oh.
Huh? And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Damn!
Wait a minute.
Huh? Hey, that's new! Monica should be there.
That's it. No, Sayori is the one who comes in.
Oh yeah, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grow size bigger as Shadow started showing up. Natsuki!
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought for a moment they actually cut that line out. I don't know why I thought that.
No.
I would have been surprised if they did, because I actually thought that, Sayori came in a little earlier than I thought.
Yeah, it's weird.
Seriously though, I'm still not comfortable with that line at all. Natsuki,
Neither am I.
Natsuki, please don't tell me you've been hanging around DeviantArt all that much.
Oh god.
Yes, I went there.
Good lord.
I'm still going on with the fetish joke again, because that's still a very uncomfortable line.
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Well, what do you know?
Or I could do that. Great idea. I don't like fighting, guys.
Cat G, thank you for the raiding party. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Shadow, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? Not meaning should jump out the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. It's subjective, kind of. Help me explain it to her, Shadow. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Shadow? Again, both are subjective.
Exactly.
It depends on the reader, really. It depends on preference. Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to... Well, I think we already know where we're going with this.
Help me, Sayo-chan!
Help! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri?
Oh dear. Oh, hold on one sec. I have lunch.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
Sorry.
Anyways. Here's the expression.
Don't mind
is
me.
so
I got
defenseless. What?
Don't mind me. I've got McDonald's.
Ah! Sayori!
Sayo-chan, help us!
Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
No. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Damn! But never! To be honest, I thought Natsuki would say bitch. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Oh.
Stop!
Yeah.
Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
No, don't cry.
Sorry.
Oh my god, Wuxi.
What did he say?
Nothing.
Tell me as I eat, just tell me.
Do you have a happy meal, IMShadow?
Shut up!
Anyways.
Anyway. My friends are wonderful people. Don't cry! I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Don't fight in front of the Sayobab, please. Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way as they always were. Big and beautiful. God damn it.
God damn it, Sayori. Oh my lord. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people.
You never were, Monica.
I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
Yes, that is correct. Once again, please step aside and let her have the spotlight.
Yes, because she is best Bab, forever and always.
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. And there's the pose again. Take care of her, okay? Yeah. We'll protect her from you. I would hate to see yourself get hurt.
Yeah.
Funny you say that, you bitch.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. You're better off.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Shadow, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome!
That's what I need.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Oh, Lord Stormy.
What'd she say?
Nothing.
Say it!
Nothing.
Say it!
10 bits from her. Well, IMShadow, dear pun sister. If McDonald's is normally a light lunch, we're eating it during DDLC and make it a grim snack.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Shadow, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Ah.
Yeah, I wanna touch my screen. I want to touch the bab.
It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew! Who knows, Shadow? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone... Oh, sorry. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah, let's do this.
let's check the menu to see if there's anything new. Oh, right. Let me check the, while you do that, I'm gonna go find the, poems thingy.
Oh, we have some more music.
You do? Okay, let's play.
We have...
Ooh, what's this one?
I think we just unlock more of the music from the original soundtrack, like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, I love this track.
Alright, and of course pictures.
The pictures!
We got some of the poems we have.
Oh yeah, the poems.
Mm-hmm. Secrets?
Secrets?
What?
Anything new?
Besides the poems, I don't think so.
Let's see.
I still am not sure what this mail thing is here for.
I think that's, for when, Monica gives something to us.
Just what I needed.
Anyways, moving on to our second poem.
Okay, hold on. Let me get Sayori's words out.
Lollipop?
Hold on. What do you have here? Wait a minute. Sorry. Heart.
Heart?
Yes. Hold on. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Play.
Oh, that works too.
Sorry, give me a second. Just making sure. Misfortune.
Misfortune.
Cry.
Mm-hmm.
Smile.
Smile.
Misery.
Misery.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Hold on. Shame.
Shame.
Dark.
Dark.
Family.
Family.
Empty.
Empty.
Holiday.
Holiday.
Sunny.
Sunny.
Let's see. No, that's not it either. The sheet. Ocean.
Ocean.
Comfort.
Comfort.
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
No. Hold on. Give me a few. Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Treasure.
Treasure. And finally,
promise.
promise. Hooray!
Hey. Me just
Another
put
day
that
passes,
away.
and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Shadow.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Hey! Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a
I
look
said
at
it
your
as
purse,
I said it
Sayori?
as I'm eating.
Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah,
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
it's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I could lend you some more. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option.
Funny, I swear to God, Sayori is me sometimes when it comes to food. I'm always hungry. Don't judge me, okay?
Yes, you say with a mouthful of french fries.
Don't judge me! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening to anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Shadow to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved in like that, Sayori.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is that... What?
Oh.
Go back to that? Can you go back?
Sorry, I clicked a little too soon.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't help it happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
And now my cat wants to read.
Aww. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I had to accept the revolution.
Damn it,
Retribution.
Sayori.
Retribution, Sayori. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little more devil inside all of us, isn't there? Funny you say that.
Very funny. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
Cupcakes?
Cupcakes? I wish I could have some, but I'm having McDonald's now. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whoa!
Ow!
Just what I needed.
Oh. What was... Eh? Here it comes. A cookie!
Cookie?
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 Cookie? Oh, by the way, Shadow,
What?
it's my cookie.
No, it's my cookie.
No, it's mine!
No, it's mine.
Get your own!
No, I will have this
No,
one.
no! I saw it first!
I was hit by it.
No, it's mine!
It's my cookie, damn it. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I pay my restitution! Retribution, sweetheart.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you
Just
blab about the
what I need.
cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Oh, Stormy.
What'd she say?
Nothing.
Try it!
I'll let you read it this time.
Fine. Hold on. What did she say, actually?
Pun sister.
Dang it, my Twitch kind of stopped, so I had to
She
refresh
said,
it.
with 10 bits, Pun sister, do I have to order another cookie pizza?
You wouldn't dare!
I think she would, Shadow.
Sister, you wouldn't dare. Natsuki! So nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
I want to hug the cookie.
Jeez, just eat it.
Eat
Sayori
it.
rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
Aww.
God damn it, Soyo-chan. You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yes, hello, Charlie. How are you?
I want the cookie.
Would you rather have a cat instead? Because I have mine right in here.
Cookie, please.
Hmm.
I want the cookie. Give me the cookie.
Alright.
But anyway. Huh, yours looks really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
No,
I said that as I eat my McNuggets.
They do have a subreddit for choosing beggars, though.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But yours is chocolate. Now it's really mine. Give it. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Aww. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
You mean like this? How? Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety.
Sayori is my spirit animal.
Damn you, Sayo-chan. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Yeah, where is she? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her from being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had to do something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. No, Yuri's best waifu! That takes me back. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Wait a minute, I just noticed something.
What?
Didn't Natsuki say she probably had to pee?
I do not remember that at all.
I could have sworn she said that. Like, when they were asking about where Monica was, Natsuki said she probably had to pee.
I don't remember that at all, so...
I remember it. Like, vividly, I remember that.
Oh, so that's brilliant, Ricto.
What'd he say?
Probably Monica is plotting plotting their demise, that's where she is.
Pretty much, yeah. Anyway. You're so strong-willed. Your boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? As she says as she glances towards us.
I was about to say. Never mind that. What held you up, anyway?
Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Everything okay?
Yeah, so you say, Monica.
You know, she may be playing piano as she wrote Your Reality. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shadow.
Sure you won't.
Sure.
And of course the chat is just rubbing into sus now.
Very sus.
Sus.
Very sis.
Sis.
Very sis. Very sass.
Oh man. Monica smiles sweetly.
We're having way too much fun.
Uh-huh. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share them once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down already. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. When will she come out of it, though?
Shadow!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies from the other classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff.
What? Wooshi?
Wait, what?
Wooshi in the chat. IMShadow, don't look in your Discord DMs.
What?
Oh boy.
You son of a bitch!
What did he do?
Yuri! Stop breaking my
Wooshi,
fucking
share it.
I see you! Stop that! This is not your game! Fuck off!
Share it, Wooshi. You have my permission.
And what?
Like, share the picture. He made a picture.
Oh boy.
Share it.
Should I be afraid?
Don't worry, you'll laugh at it. Don't worry. It's funny.
Uh-huh. I suppose we wait for him to post it now.
Go ahead. Yep, you have my permission.
Oh, my lord.
Go ahead. Don't worry, you'll laugh at it.
Oh, my.
I'm small.
You are small.
I can deny it no longer. I'm small.
That's funny. Anyways.
Anyway, oops. Let me just, okay. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Shadow to get some supplies? Can I join you?
No.
There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. No, thank you. Back, you demon! But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring the empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. No, it's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay.
Yee.
Ready, Shadow?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the clubroom. I follow behind her as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Shadow, you're not thinking about the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem, like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
Ugh.
Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You mean me.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
sweet. That face, that little pouty face.
You're so cute.
God damn it, I want to squeeze it. I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Shadow, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. And God bless her for it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't there be more people like that in the world?
I know, right?
It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole up myself in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closets and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Hey!
Hey.
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
Hold on.
She's still eating.
Nope, last one, I promise.
Nice one, Ricto.
Ah! Finally done. Oh, that was a good meal. They're the best brand, too! They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's
All right.
one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find it.
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, drop one by accident. Oh!
I don't know accident. Ow! Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ow! He falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Wow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Hey! Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Oh, sorry. That's you.
Yeah. There's a huge
Sorry.
red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Shadow.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright. She'll be right back, folks. And yes, North, yeah, she is very cute. Sayori, that is.
I have returned.
Hi-oh.
That was a good meal.
What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallways. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. Rick, though. Cold drink will do, as he's currently drinking a cup of ice-cold water.
Yes.
And I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I've left Sayori.
Oh, I love apple juice.
She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot!
Ah! Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Shadow? This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble coming up on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if something found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of that closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Shadow, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Aww. Don't call me that! And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Shadow? I'm so glad nothing's changed between us.
Aww.
I love her!
She is a bean. We must protect the bean.
Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Aww.
Aww. Tell her you love her, you idiot!
If only it were that simple, you know?
I know.
Unfortunately, we can't have things like that in this world.
This is why we can't have nice things.
It sucks.
I know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, though? Anyways, moving on. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She touches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
There, you've come back. Good timing. I was just about to read to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine. Don't worry about...
I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead onto the shelf.
God...
God bless her. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed for? Uh-huh. I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
God
Never
damn it,
change,
Sayori.
you precious bean.
Yes. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too.
Aha! Sounds like you end up doing all the work, Shadow.
Well, Sayori... I feel to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made an adventure.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh, hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
I wonder if she might like to join this fracas.
She could be Monica. She wants to be.
I mean, it's only if she really wants to, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, it looks like Tracy's joining then.
All right.
Oh boy, the other pun sister. Great.
Yes.
Why do you
Join
lose to me?
us.
Oy, ya, ya, ya. Where she be? Hello? Oh. What is it? Oh. What happened there?
I detained by speaker.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like Tracy.
Tracy said she'll be here a sec.
Yep. Oh.
There she is. Hello.
So where am I supposed to be seeing this? Because I don't...
He'll put a screen share on.
Oh.
I
Okay.
apologize for that.
It's fine.
I hope we didn't pull you in at a bad time, Tracy.
I literally, just got fully cleaned up and took a shower and everything, so I'm good and I've got nothing to do.
Oh.
Besides, it feels like forever since I've voice acted for anything double DLC related, so...
You do it
Problem.
very well, though. Especially, that one video.
Oh my god, don't remind me.
You'll
Isn't
always
it,
be
isn't
Monica.
it wonderful being in the literature
No, it's
club?
not nice being in the... Yeah, I did this really dumb fan dub over Doki Doki Literature Club once, and the entire time I was just having way too much fun as Natsuki and Sayori.
Oh God.
I don't think I saw the one with Natsuki.
Yeah, I never really showed the Natsuki one. It's the one where she gives Sayori a cookie, and then Sayori's like, "But yours is chocolate," and I make her go, "Well, yeah, no shit." Anyway,
Oh, man.
I don't know who's voicing who in all of this, but I'm done with whoever.
Well, since you
I know
did,
that you're doing Sayori at least. You can keep that one.
you said you've done nothing before, right?
I've done all of the above. But I do find being Natsuki fun.
Okay, if I can do Sayori and Yuri, do you want to be Natsuki and Monica?
Sure, that works.
All right,
I hope
sweet.
we're not putting pressure on you or anything, Tracy.
No, not at all. It feels like forever since I've done joking VA stuff, so this will be
Oh
fun.
no, not at all.
Yeah, and of course, you know we love having you around, Tracy.
Yay,
Yeah.
sister.
Haha.
All right, Seo-chan.
Yes. Shadow, I really love your
Just what I
poems.
needed.
I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good.
Yes, Stormy, we see you there. Anyways,
Hey, Stormy. Yesterday's in this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something.
True. Very true.
Yes.
Soon.
Yes, but I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I was not about to ask you to suck my dong. Not at all.
Oh my
Damn
god.
it.
Relax, sir.
Oh
Well,
my god.
I was trying to go along with it. I apologize if that one was a little too far.
Nah, it's
Oh
fine.
no, it's fine.
Let's
Just
just
what
keep
I
going.
needed.
Yeah.
Does this mean that you are a really expressive person, I guess? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow made everything into... try that again. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. We're not gonna discuss the time you burned the family turkey.
Oh, it was one time though.
It was one time.
It was an accident and I fell asleep. So incompetent.
No, I'm just kidding. Sayori
Just
doesn't know
what
big
I
words.
needed.
Anyway,
Anyways.
go on.
So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault I'm getting in my business all the time.
Clingy.
Shadow?
IMS, are you
here-
still? Yeah.
Here I am. Sorry, my internet crashed.
Nah, it's
Oh,
fine.
It happens.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's
anyway.
fine.
It's all
The
right.
lines are. You're good.
All right. I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure about that?
That's what they all say.
Cue the John Cena meme.
Oh,
Are you
God.
sure about that?
You went invisible all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh.
Moving on.
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Shadow. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it
Just what I needed.
Why?
because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Never said it was for you.
Look.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
Snap. I broke my pencil.
Cry harder.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, me shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
You're clumsy every day.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
So, judging by how long the dialogue is, I'm guessing you're doing the Sayori lover route.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We're doing the whole thing we did before when we first played this. We're trying to get the good ending, basically. You know, we saved when the first poem is being made, and then when we get to the part where Sayori's confession should be, then we load back to that first save and repeat the process for both Yuri and Natsuki.
Cause she best bean.
Yes.
Okay.
Natsuki is best girl, so...
Not skis.
But Sayori's precious bean.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard to refrain from the jokes I usually make during this gameplay, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
You're probably fine, though, in making those
Oh yeah, no
jokes.
problem. Anyway.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside and with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and oh god, I just realized we're that... How did we not see that before?
Yeah.
My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, oh god, that weird.
Aww.
They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
Yeah, this is definitely I don't do much poetry anymore, but I am gonna say usually anything that seems like it's a positive type poem, it's never usually the case.
Yeah.
Knowing Sayori's story in all of this, it's
I know.
very deep.
Holy
Yes.
crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand why my own feelings are a little bit better. Oops. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Please don't say die. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah,
Sayori's
don't get
always had a
ahead of
habit
yourself.
Gah.
Sorry.
Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh boy.
Go to
Natsuki's
Natsuki.
turn.
What fun!
Yay, it's
going
Natsuki's
to-
turn.
Me. Huh?
Wait,
We have
what?
another one!
Ooh!
It's this.
Oh,
it's
what?
another side story.
With Yuri and Natsuki.
Oh, fun.
No, it's Sayori and Yuri.
Oh,
Hey,
Sayori
how
and Yuri.
much? Good question. How much is this version of the game, and can you get it off Steam?
DDLC Plus, you mean? Yes, it was actually released on Steam literally like 2 months ago, and it's literally only $15, so...
I don't have that kind of money.
But maybe eventually. It's always nice playing these games, though. Anyway, are we heading back?
Wait.
Uh,
Okay, so we have another side story. This one centered around Sayori
Sorry.
and Yuri.
Oh. Well, in that one, I could be
This
Yuri.
one being
Yeah, you can be Yuri.
This one.
Are we doing the side stories now? We're going to continue the main
Well,
story
yes,
first.
we've been trying to get the side stories because the first one had us hooked already, didn't it, Shadow?
yeah, it did.
I wasn't there for that one, so I don't really know what you got into.
To clarify, these side stories take place in an alternate version of this game's world where the protagonist, us, doesn't exist, and we basically see like how the four main girls met each other and how the literature club actually started.
Oh.
Yeah,
We already
so
saw the
it's-
first one, Trust, where Monica met Sayori, and that's when the club first started. I want to take a guess about how this second one is going to be.
Yeah, I'm curious as to how Sayori and Yuri met.
I think
Well-
this is like I think this is like when during that point in the first story where Sayori
Yeah, they were
and
trying to
Monica
recruit
see
her, yeah.
Yuri.
Yeah, they were
Anyways.
trying to recruit. Yeah,
I'm
they were-
curious, though, on if this one might have a lot of a darker meaning and support, knowing what both of these girls get into.
Only one way to find out.
Anyway,
suppose
so
so.
understanding part 1.
Let's do this.
I don't know if Monica's going to be in this one, so I guess I could be Yuri for this.
Go ahead.
The club meeting
Okay.
is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Oh, wait.
That's where we left off.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey.
The sweet, tall girl.
Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica.
Here, it's the girl.
It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club.
Am I doing this one too?
Do you want to be Monica, or do you want me to be?
I don't know. It's up to you. I know you've been doing this a lot more than I have.
I don't care.
You okay with just doing Sayori?
Whatever works for you.
I mean, I'm fine with either. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside.
Those are actually really good voices for both of them.
Oh yeah, you did a really good job. I'm impressed.
I'm
Indeed.
appreciated.
I mean, you are
Yeah,
a talented voice actress, so...
Yes, she is.
Yeah. I just can't wait to flex Natsuki on your faces later, but
I can't wait. Yes.
until then, I can just do these.
Yeah.
Sorry if I interrupted you.
No, it's fine.
Anyways. The girl fully steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement.
It's happening. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori. We run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but... What's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club.
Already?
Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you.
And Sonic and Shadow fan, we're doing the second side story centered around Sayori and Yuri.
Yep.
The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down.
So what's your name?
Yuri.
I'm Sayori, and this is Monica.
Sayori, I already... Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
Like books?
Yuri looks at Monica.
If fantasy is cool. Yes, let's have an Annabelle DuPont? DuPont? Have you heard of Annabelle DuPont? Okay. I can't read, sorry.
It's okay.
You're fine.
For a literature club, I'm really bad at reading. Have you heard of Annabelle DuPont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just...
Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy.
You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience.
Monica stammers, completely caught off guard by Yuri taking control of this conversation.
Conversation.
Let's see you around north.
Bye!
She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help.
I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great.
I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them.
Yuri quickly stands up.
I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you.
You probably only need to bring one for now.
Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk.
Heavy books.
True. Okay, I'll get the first one then.
Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances.
Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have, no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid. That's probably like a joke compared to what she's into.
I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people here who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other.
Yeah, I don't mean to disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Does it kind of seem like that?
Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic?
Yes.
We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy.
Shut the fuck up, Shorty.
Hey! I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you?
Absolutely not. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I got really anxious all of a sudden.
It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead.
What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can put things out like that, Sayori.
I just like learning what makes people happy and stuff.
Or
Or sad. Or sad, sorry. I can
It's
English.
fine.
I guess Monica's
like-
just scared of being deleted.
Ah.
I just like learning about what makes people happy or sad.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping you with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her.
Yay! That's exactly what I want to do. Besides,
Sayori lowers her voice.
I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get.
She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk.
My big dictionary.
Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return.
I'm back.
Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk.
Fun.
You're gonna read this book and like it!
Yes.
No, please have mercy.
Well, there are probably a few things you should know before starting on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start.
Sayori nervously interjects.
Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that.
From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
What do you mean you want to have human socialization? I don't want to talk to people. Just
Sorry about
leave
that.
me to my books.
I'm back.
All right.
It's all good. Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, and glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add.
Okay. So, what made you decide to join the club?
Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because she...
Yuri glances over at Monica.
Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk.
Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself.
I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up. So she just walked out.
Aww.
Aww.
I mean, I would be nervous too if a bitch like Monica came up to me like that.
I
Oh,
would-
she's not that scary.
Is she though?
She's really not. Once you get past the very murderous exterior of her facial expressions and smile, she's pretty cool.
Especially like in the side stories. I mean, you know, she's very insecure. So
That is true, yeah.
It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that it was probably irrational. Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by.
Yuri exhales in relief.
I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario.
Am I not too familiar with
I do that too.
Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I really have a hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time.
Makes me happy.
Eee.
I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come.
Yuri smiles warmly to herself.
I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that.
What kinds of things are you into?
Like genres?
I don't know, just anything. Even if it's not literature.
Oh, just things you would think are dumb.
Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face.
How about I'll tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into.
I suppose that would be okay.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off till the last minute.
Yeah, but that goes so well for you.
Truly.
So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into.
You sound quite creative.
Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised at how much you can get to do with scissors and glue and stuff.
That is true.
I guess so. She's got a point.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right?
Sayori nods.
Well, I guess I'm into nature.
I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club.
That was quick. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint that you as vice president of the literature club.
Oh, well, there it is.
Now you're stuck here. There, now you're stuck with me.
The timing.
I was gonna say she read your mind.
What?
The timing on that.
God!
She read your mind.
I read Monica's.
Oh,
We're one and the same.
Hey, don't give me responsibilities.
Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
It's fine.
Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off, excuse me.
I like going into the woods, or just to the park. Just places where you can walk and sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to... Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Ease yourself.
Sorry, I'm still kind of sick. Sorry, it's nice to just die. Anyway, just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while.
Autonomously.
Yeah, what he said.
When do you like to do that?
It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip through your fingers.
Just what I
The three
needed.
continue their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more.
Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book at the next club meeting?
That's the plan.
I'm so excited.
Sayori beams and Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Aww.
Aww. Bye. Bye.
As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left within Clubroom.
Sayori, you are a lifesaver.
I didn't do anything. I just talked.
Still.
Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting?
I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best.
I think you'll do great.
After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Oh.
There you go. There's that.
Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the clubroom, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the clubroom. Oh?
Oh.
Fun.
I love the music here. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay?
Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact.
I'm sorry about yesterday.
Sayori tilts her head, unsure of what exactly Yuri is talking about.
Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so...
Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were.
I think Yuri actually has some new face sprites in this.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a couple new face sprites on her model, which is cool.
Okay.
She's right, actually. Eesh.
Okay.
Well, still. I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it.
Huh? Why?
Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. I retrospect. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested.
But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing.
I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try hard to entice me.
That's not what I was doing.
A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them.
Okay.
Okay, the fact that it actually did that.
The fact that there is literally an empty block of dialogue right there.
God damn it, that was actually clever.
Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I had just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. You know, like, as a club activity. That would be okay, right?
Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this.
You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here.
Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book.
Dusk Bell.
I like that name.
That's a cool name, Dusk Bell, huh? Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now.
Oh, right. I should probably get some paper.
Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper.
Wait, how come you need paper?
Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just taking notes.
This is also very true.
Yeah, it's true.
As someone who draws instead of writes, I can confirm it's very helpful.
You're a
Oh,
wonderful
yeah.
artist, Tracy.
Yes.
It's true. Let us love you.
Silence you, sir.
Chat, let us love Tracy.
Allow me to harass myself in peace. Moving on.
Hey, Mercy.
Yeah, we're Man of Mercy's in the chat.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, Mercy, we're actually on one of the side stories of this game. This one focusing on Yuri and Sayori.
Yes.
Hello.
And I'm here being scary in the shadows.
Notes?
Ooh.
I mean... yes, that's an effective strategy.
Exactly. I'm sure it'll be especially helpful for someone new to the genre.
Sonic and Shadow fan, hashtag Tracy confirmed good artist.
You don't give me that title until I actually learn how to do digital, because traditional kind of fucking sucks.
No, it does not.
It's hard, I guess.
You do very, very good art. Let us show you appreciation.
No!
Please?
Yes.
You'll never take me alive!
Pretty please, sister.
No.
Come on.
No.
Okay.
Click the screen!
Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that it did.
Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible.
I trust you. You're like super smart.
Oh, please.
Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and a light blush.
Right. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people.
Aren't a lot of us.
Yep.
Good thing they're not real.
INFJ represent.
That should be evident enough for the 2 days I've spent here so far.
Oh, please.
Though, in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you.
No.
Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri's.
You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy.
Anyway, would you like to get started now?
Okay.
After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions
wow.
Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through in a way that's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards.
Yuri, why are there talking horses?
Oh god.
God damn it, Tracy.
It said like realms of magic and
Elements of magic, yes.
Elements of magic. I'm like,
Oh my god, talking horses.
How do people come up with this stuff? It's like exact opposite of the kind of thing the writing I do.
what kind of writing?
Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are just like putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work.
And you're into poetry? I think there's an epidemic that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs.
No way!
Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes that it's the first time she's heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Truly.
No. Yes.
Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready.
Okay, but I can't read very fast.
Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patient is something I pride myself in.
Preach it, sister.
Yes. I see.
Sayori jots Yuri is patient into her notes.
Aww.
Yuri is patient.
Hey, that's for the book.
I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times.
Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents.
Okay, chapter 1.
The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again.
What does vindicated mean?
Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent.
It's okay to ask questions, right?
Absolutely not. Of course.
Dang it.
Oh god.
Sayori turns the page.
Are these footnotes?
Mm-hmm. A lot of dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood.
The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions had been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned.
In terms of...
Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present?
Where?
Right here.
They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having.
But they didn't tell me that.
It's implied from the context.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Sayori rubs her temples.
Imagine trying to read this book when Yuri's got like those really realistic eyes just staring down at you.
Oh god.
Keep reading, Sayori.
Oh my god. Please no.
Alright.
Oh god.
The two of them continue with Sayori asking fewer questions. She
You
begins to
certainly would... Okay. No, sorry.
What?
Say that real quick.
What?
I was just saying, you certainly would not want to hear how I recite Yuri's psycho monologue, because I've done that.
Oh,
I've
Jesus.
also recited Sayori's confession before, because I used to do this for actual casting
Just what I
stuff, so...
needed.
Ugh.
Ah.
I'm experienced.
Yes, you are. And
Going on.
Wonder
What did Wonder say?
He gifted me stuff because he messaged me, why am I buying this for you? Because, yes! God damn it. And he gifted me Valheim, Emily is Away, I think that's 3, and BPM bullets per minute. Ah!
Jesus.
Dang.
What did I do to deserve this?
Because we love you.
You're going to harass me with affection, they might as well do the same, right?
Yes.
I am unworthy.
We love you.
I know that.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm just screen capping the gifts. Just give me a moment.
Oh no, it's okay. Take your time. Take your time.
Yes.
Ooh, God. This does definitely bring back some good memories of when I dubbed this game, the original game.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, well, one of my favorite roles when it comes to reciting shit is definitely when they're psychotic. So, like, when Yuri's going nuts during the love confession, she does her psycho laugh and talks about how she wants to be with MC forever and yada yada yada. It's really fun for me to portray that really dark character. And I think I actually still have the MP4 somewhere. I have a video where I recited Yuri's love confession without any other dialogue, and I was really a big fan of it at the time because I'm really good at sounding sad and heartbroken. You know.
I imagine you'd really be able to pull that off.
I mean, I was pretty proud of it at the time. I'm not sure if I've gotten worse
Just
or
what
better,
I needed.
but you know, time will tell. I'm hoping I can do Natsuki before we end stream today, though, just so I can show that off.
Yes. I do appreciate it either way, Vunder. Thank you for the gifts. Also, 10 minutes from Stormy. Speaking of gifts and Double Shadow Plays, We Happy Few win.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, we happy few.
We Happy Few's interesting game.
Mm-hmm. And Mercy, on a real note, IMShadow, I take it you've heard about what's happening with text-to-speech being on indefinite hold?
Really?
You know, if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device...
Oh, I only play like this one character. I really follow the series, so sorry.
It is what it is, so... Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid.
Poor baby. Anyway.
At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter.
I think we can stop here for now.
Okay.
Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far.
So, what are your thoughts up to this point?
Sayori tries to find words.
Am I doing well so far?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and to keep doing my best so I can see it in the way you do.
Uh-oh.
The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades.
I see.
Yuri quietly gathers her things. Oh no.
No. We can continue tomorrow, right?
Yuri pauses and shakes her head.
We can do something else tomorrow.
But,
I'm sorry.
wait, sorry for what? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you.
Aww. Yuri leaves.
You weren't making me.
Sayori's left alone with her words.
How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her.
Oh no, not one of these.
I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back?
Oh god, this could go so many ways.
I
Proud
know.
and guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them.
Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left her book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she was enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough?
Oh god, don't say that.
I probably let her down so much that by having her trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I were smarter, she would be having so much more fun.
Hmm.
I need to do better for her.
Don't talk like that.
And that's part 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's cute.
Are these like little wallpapers you can put on your computer?
Well, because this version of the game basically takes place on a fake virtual desktop here, see?
Oh, that looks so much fun.
I know.
love this game. Oh, I want this game now. This is amazing.
I know.
Nice. All right. Do you think we can get back to the main one? Or are we still going to do the side stories?
Well, we've gotten part 2 of that story now.
Okay. I just didn't know how long we were going to be streaming for.
I'm not entirely sure, so...
Let's see where part 2 goes. I'm curious. We'll even get a new picture.
Who knows? Alright,
Is the
understanding
icon
part-
at the is the icon at the beginning of the game Monica and MC? Like the
I think... anyways, understanding
Good.
part 2.
good
For
to
the
know.
first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down.
Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment.
Aww. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival.
There is no sound.
Minutes pass, and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica.
Where the hell is Monica?
Not a clue.
Neither do I. There she is.
Oh, there she is. Gosh, I'm so late. Sorry, had to do something. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work?
And hey there, Soren, welcome to the Insanity.
I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's gonna leave such a bad impression on the new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there.
Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so,
Yuri?
Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not...
Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away.
Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With publicity and stuff? Yes!
Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden, when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside.
Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too.
Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little
I
ironic.
don't think you
she
should ditch
realized.
her.
God damn you. It's a little ironic, she realizes, that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in a debate club.
I don't think they should be ditching Sayori like that, though. That's
It's kind of rude.
Yeah.
okay. Let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboard and replace the old ones with the new ones.
Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation.
So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good.
Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it?
I'm sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad! It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But, it's kind of stupid of me, because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her.
Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it.
Did something happen?
Yuri sighs.
No, it's just me.
Yuri pauses.
I'm thinking. Quite literally.
A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head.
I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club. It's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it.
Monica pauses and thinks.
Empty dialogue box. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course! I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see.
Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs.
Okay.
Yuri takes a deep breath.
Empty box. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary subtopic?
Arbitrary.
Arbitrary.
Yeah, what he said. I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So if it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. What? Hold on, you're saying that Sayori's taking pity on you?
Yuri nods.
I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends.
Aw, honey.
Sweetie.
It's the worst feeling, and I hate it.
Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched.
I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand.
Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori's someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating her matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better.
Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication.
Yuri stops and shakes her head.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head, it's so restrained to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it.
Yuri pauses to think.
Empty dialogue box. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me.
Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales.
I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting situation. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah.
Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something.
Empty dialogue box. This is the kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people.
Hello, Hyper Dragon, and Yuri.
I know.
I'm hoping my acting is helping.
You're good.
It's good.
You're great.
So, thank you. Anytime.
Monika smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monika's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own.
Wonderful.
Oh?
That was a fun argument I had with myself.
Yuri and Monika finish replacing all the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monika mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the clubroom once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation.
I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great.
Yuri sighs and shakes her head.
I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will.
Yuri starts toward the door, but then turns to face Monika.
You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can't take a walk. I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea.
There it is.
Me too. I like to make my own, though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess it has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff from the tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it'd be great.
Yuri smiles and nods at the thought.
I love that face sprite of hers.
I know.
Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck!
Monika waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done, yes.
I can't comprehend talking to people.
Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door.
Ooh.
Yuri! Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon.
I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look!
Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. Oh no.
Oh. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard.
Stop.
Yuri presses her fist against her forehead.
Please, stop. I can't take this.
Yuri?
Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response. I can't word.
Neither of us can.
No, none of us.
Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sayori looks away in guilt.
Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me.
Yuri shakes her head.
No. It's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird.
I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like...
I don't want your pity.
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus.
Why did I do that?
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks. Oh no.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream on her face. Oh no.
No, don't cry.
Oh, let's go, angsty
Isn't how it
acting.
was supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts?
It just is.
Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave. Just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Aww!
Oh, they have new art too?
Yes!
Yeah.
I never knew about that. That's so cute.
Aww!
It's okay.
Sayori whispers in a soothing voice.
It's okay. It's okay.
Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself.
I understand. I understand that things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise, I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay?
Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts and speaks while steadying her voice.
I guess not. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am.
Aww. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue.
I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interest. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all.
Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well.
Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need too.
But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes.
That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me.
But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience.
Yeah, I know. But my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right?
Yeah. Irrational fears.
Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise you that's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about other people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise, that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to make the mistake that for me if we're not enjoying it. I mean, we can never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. In the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart. And I want that to rub off on me.
Aww. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms.
Light up my world.
Your hair is so pretty.
Thanks.
Aww. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off.
Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience.
Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading.
That's what I wanted to hear.
But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended.
Of course. I'm not going to judge anything at this early on, though, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent first.
Well, I was only trying to help, jeez. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, you didn't? I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back!
Monica's back!
Yeah, she literally just said that.
Yep.
Stupid.
I haven't seen you, at all recently.
Sayori trots over to Monica.
Oh!
She whispers loudly.
Can I hug you?
Sure, Sayori.
Aww. Too cute!
She's learning. Oh, yeah. Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Wouldn't I know?
Hey, don't call me a monster! Artemis is a monster. If it inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster.
Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles.
Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interest. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like.
Yes. Do you like poetry?
No.
Yuri smiles.
Oh, well, there you go.
And
That was so good!
Oh, that's Sayori. That's not MC on the menu screen. That's Sayori. Okay.
Yeah. That was
and-
so good!
Ooh.
So now we have that now.
Aww.
So are we able
Wait,
to go back to
wait,
the actual...
Wait,
Wait.
we have...
Wait.
There it
Yes.
is.
Yay! New picture.
Ah,
Aw,
There we go.
cute. Oh, nice.
And more music as well.
Nice. I hope I did okay there.
You did wonderful, Tracy.
yeah.
I still want to flex Natsuki, though.
Oh, of course. Let's actually get back to the main game now.
Wahoo!
Yes, let's do that.
Do-do-do-do-do. Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
Ah, the memories.
I know.
Wait, we showed it to Sayori already, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
All right.
We already spoke with Sayori.
Are you sure you're ready for this,
Natsuki, sir.
Tracy?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Best girl, Natsuki.
Do it.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? You what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait a minute, was that a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
Holy shit, that actually is a really good Natsuki.
Ah.
Got my experience.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
And come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Sayori is a type all of a sudden.
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone be so fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy
Amy
likes...
likes
Oh, did you want to
spiders.
read?
I don't know. Is it okay if I do?
If you want to.
Go ahead.
Okay. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Very bitchy poem.
Oh god, EG.
What did he do?
God.
EG.
Valley girl
You
accent.
sound like you're giving Natsuki a Valley Girl accent.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh my
Yes.
god, babysitter.
I knew that was going to show up. Where have I heard that one before?
Oh my
Not bad,
God.
right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you just explain complicated issues with so much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
That's you.
Shh.
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Damn.
Well, there you go.
That's a really good Natsuki, it is.
Yeah.
Probably a little deeper than what it should be, but, you know.
You're fine.
I'm also sick, so my vocal cords aren't as kind to me today.
And now for Yuri.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you still mad at me?
Huh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri.
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts.
Boy, do we know about that.
Yes. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Oh,
Guess we're not reading her poem then.
darn. All right.
Hi again, Shadow. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for me today?
Sure.
Oh,
here you
for
go.
today. Not for me.
Give my poem to Monica.
All right. It's pretty good. Makes you think of Sayori, like the other ones that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? And then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. No, totally
Look into
is.
my eyes.
No.
I have special eyes. There's nothing wrong with her award-winning smile.
Shut up, Tracy. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Right, let's take a look. Oh my.
Oh.
Dave, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless canopy. of
Cacophony.
meaningless no. Yeah, what he said. The noise, it won't stop. Violet grating, what? The string quality is a little bad. Oh, there we go. Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, consine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Of meaningless. Load me.
Huh.
Load me.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if
When
you don't like it.
bite?
Right.
I heard
Yes,
you
I
say
bite.
Oh god.
Okay, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
Truly.
Magic encoding. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Alright, I
Huh?
see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Whenever that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Oh god, there it is.
Yep.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Oh god.
Fucking cunt.
Am I even talking about writing? Oh, wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Metro, thank you for the sub bomb. Holy crap.
Thank you.
Don't forget to click on your sub bombs during stream. That's my writing tip of the day.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Always. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone could come sit at the front of the room, if everyone could. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festivals?
Yes?
It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. And that's a concern of mine as well.
Oh my
really- What?
And of course now Thunder gets in the sub bomb thing as well. Jesus Lord.
Patient's just blowing up while I'm reading this.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. So Yuri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Also, IMS, I realized that I've kind of claimed all three of these characters, so if you want to take either Monica or Yuri for this, that's totally fine.
Take Yuri.
Okay, you can have Yuri.
Okay.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poem. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
I apologize for that.
It's fine. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
Yes.
But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Stewart's putting it all in the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone else until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Hey!
Yeah.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is to help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
All right. Phew.
Oh. Thanks, Natsuki. And what about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone.
Yeah, I'm not Sayori, my bad.
Oopsie.
You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Ooh.
Dang. Why
That's
do you
cut-
say that?
That's taking a bit of a hit to the knife's edge. All right.
Oh.
Gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours, and we're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica! This is so sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
She's right, you know.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to find the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line that she recites.
Look at her face.
Bringing the words to
She's
life.
so
I know.
She's so salted. You like my smile, don't you?
She's staring into our souls.
Don't be afraid. I can see you through your monitor.
Oh god.
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural?
I hacked the system.
Yeah. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed.
Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Oh my.
This motherfucker getting bold.
Yeah.
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Yes.
Apparently.
Look, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
This poem is called
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You Can Do It, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? That's somehow a very good question.
Yeah.
As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Nothing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Indeed. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
And
Why
I love
the music
Ricto and Mercy's comments there.
What they say.
Like they're both brandishing weapons at Monica.
Oh god. Well, my Monica also has vocal cords.
Ugh.
Oh
Say-
god.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
They didn't.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
IMShadow liked it.
Yeah!
Aww.
Lol.
Fucking 500 bits some Wunder now. When does it start?
Damn.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if you took a look at the fucking screen once behind us once in a while, you would fucking know it! But you don't because you don't look at it! So stop fucking asking me when it doesn't fucking start!
Stare into it.
I see what you're doing. The fucking... from my face reveal video.
Um,
I wonder
you know what I think is so much better about Monica is that we both have brown hair and green eyes.
Oh.
Ah.
So now all I need is the school uniform and a psychotic stare, and I'm practically good to go.
And her ribbon.
My ribbon, yes.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Phase.
Yep.
I guess
I guess it's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. Sorry, I yawned.
It's okay.
The most atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work at all. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Shadow. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
Baka.
Baka.
Might as well let Shadow lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
They're all looking at you.
Yeah. Lord.
They all look fine, and then there's just Monica.
I just want to say, wow, Natsuki is really short.
She is.
Yeah, she's the short. It's actually they're standing in a literal.
I know, like from descending order.
Yeah, from tallest to shortest.
Yeah, wow, Natsuki is really short.
Just
I'm
like
not
me.
exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Oh, don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Shut up.
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, this poem is called Jump.
Like the Van Halen song, you what?
Jump, jump, jump.
Oh god, that song
Might
has
as
such a
well
dark
jump.
meaning.
I know,
That song is a really fucked up meaning.
It is.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem and her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
Fries, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
You'd think, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Shut up!
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that what you'll be reciting.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know that was violent.
I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
And that's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Thank you for shoving your hair in Natsuki's face.
Yeah. no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
Indeed.
Yep.
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day!
I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
All right.
No, you can't.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. As for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica...
Impress me now!
Shut up!
Ah!
Then I'll have to do my best.
He said the words.
Ready to go?
Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
These guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Shadow. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already.
Haha.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Hmm? Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get into...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
But what'd you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here.
So I walk home
Sayori.
with Sayori.
Yes!
I would still walk
Sayori,
home.
You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
The hell?
Okay.
She's so beautiful and smart. Hello?
Sorry, I thought I heard something.
Anyway,
Probably the kids again.
alright.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Shadow. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Okay, yeah, I did hear something.
You did?
Fucking kids again.
Oh.
You're not children.
Well, we're almost done, so we can do it.
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
That's a good place to stop.
I'm so excited for the unfortunate events of later time.
Shut up, Tracy.
But yes, this game, this upgraded version of the game is so nice. I love
know.
Isn't it though?
Oh my
So
god.
good.
I'm totally gonna save up for this. I love this so much.
It's amazing.
It is
God, I
that
love
good, isn't it?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I want this game so bad now. God, that's amazing.
Oh, these kids.
I know. Yep.
What?
I'm not done.
I always call this game Double DLC, by the way.
I
That's my nickname for it.
mean, there's
Yeah,
really
double
nothing
deals.
wrong with that.
I feel like Twitch would beat my ass if I called that on my own live streams, though. I'm not sure.
Wait, Mercy
you never know.
saying, Tracy, trust us, you haven't seen what it really is just yet.
Do these people not realize that I've already played this game multiple times? I know what happens.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I have the original game. I just don't have this one.
Do you?
Oh god. I don't know. Do I?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. La 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 la.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even fucking surprised anymore.
What?
Jesus, I can never say that I want something anymore. Go on Steam and the first fucking thing I see is like, oh, the Inverted Shadow's giving you the new double DLC game. I'm coming, my precious ladies, my club.
Precious ladies, huh?
My precious ladies, yes. What I would give to have someone like Yunatsuki as my best friend, though.
Oh, but this is just this picture here is just wonderful.
She's so cute. She's got her little
This is
feet
the
and
fucking
everything.
one with the pancakes, by the way. Look at that.
Cute little doodler.
Oh,
I love how
man.
these are like, I guess these are like the color coordinated notes she did for Yuri. Like, what's so interesting is like, especially if you've already played the original game and then you look at all these like side stories of them together and just realize, wow, they actually had something before death and destruction.
Indeed. It's quite astounding in a way.
Yeah, they really went all out with this version.
They did.
Oh, definitely. And like, it basically makes a lot of people who have modded the game before into a reality, and it's so cool. And like, so you can like get a good ending with like the actual game. I don't know these routes, dude. That's gonna be so fun to experiment with.
And apparently we've collected 30% of the data in here, so I'm guessing they're talking about all this here.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm definitely gonna assume Steam's got like 100% completion type thing for this game.
Fun.
Well, hey, at least this game is entertaining to look through.
Yeah.
And also doesn't scare.
Before we close up, can we at least finish this next poem?
Sure.
Okay.
Like,
You doing another Sayori personalized one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me get it.
So
how do you save Sayori?
What?
You were talking about that when we were playing
Saving
this.
Sayori, I beg your pardon?
Oh, I thought you were talking about
All right, hold on. Wait. Warm.
Warm.
Daydream.
Daydream.
Wait, hold on.
I think Friends.
Beauty. Beauty.
Beauty.
I noticed he was also into some really like edgy ones.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
If you see depression, that one shows up too.
Oh god, I'm being
Hold
followed
on.
by another Monica now?
What?
Precious.
Another user named Monica followed.
Precious.
Precious.
You can't escape her now.
Hold on. Wait. Give me a sec. Hold on. Wait. Isn't there? Give me a second. Marriage. Took me a while. Marriage, yes.
Alright. Marriage.
Matt each.
No. Excitement.
What?
Excitement.
Excitement.
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Let's see, she likes calm.
Calm.
Shame.
Shame.
Holiday.
Holiday.
Fireflies.
Yeah, about to say, I think Fireflies is one of them.
Yeah. Fun.
Fun.
Sunset.
Sunset.
It's really easy to get Sayori and Natsuki's theme mixed up in this.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
God, I love the art upgrade.
I know.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
just looking through the community
Death.
and it's so nice.
Music.
Music.
Bliss.
Bliss.
Misfortune.
Misfortune.
Rose.
Rose. And finally,
And finally, comfort. Yes, comfort.
there we go.
All right.
It already says that you have a perfect Sayori poem completion.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's an achievement if you do get all perfect stuff.
There is.
So you
You've
said you,
already
like-
gotten one
so
of
you
the. Sorry.
So you said you're like trying to get a certain ending, or are you just playing through the normal thing again?
Like we're doing like the one we're. It's spoiler territory, so.
Oh, okay.
And yes,
Yeah,
we got the achievement. Write a perfect poem for Sayori.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's got to do for the other girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri is probably one of my favorite. I honestly like all four of the girls. If I'm going to be honest with you. I wish there was like an. I'm not even going to be. I'm not even going to lie to you. I genuinely wish there was an actual lover route for Monica.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's mods for that, so.
I'm
I
sure.
know, but still, I wish like there was a way you could get it to like, hey, coding your friends is wrong. But,
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, are we still reading this? I thought you were done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, we'll save here and then we'll, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the game's
no,
installed
I-
now.
I-
So.
I wanted to go.
Let me leave, Monica.
There.
She won't let you
Wait,
escape.
another picture? What?
Huh?
Where?
Wait, where?
It is telling
Right
me.
there.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, in
Oh,
Act
right,
1, acquisition in Act 1, write all 3 poems for Sayori.
Very nice.
Oh, you got like a concept sketch image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Cut.
so cool.
I like that.
What is... Oh!
Oh, that's MC stuff, I think.
That's what she initially looked like.
She looks like a boy.
Oh, in acquisition in Act 1, call Sayori for help during Natsuki and Yuri's argument.
When you don't know how to deal with two women bickering.
Help!
I do.
Oh, and another one. Act 1 tells Sayori that you would rather still walk home with her. Different hairstyles for Sayori.
There you
Very
go.
nice.
Why do I like this one, like, on the lower left here with the longer hair?
I like that too.
Well, I mean, Sayori was talking about how she always wanted long hair and even did have
Yeah.
it. And she just cut it off because she didn't know how to take care of it. Which,
Yeah.
honestly, same. I had that same issue.
Yeah,
Now, what
same.
I'm wondering is, how do we get these secrets here?
I'm pretty sure they've got guides somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyways, what is this? Sketch of Sayori's
That's the-
second CG cut out in line with the angle of the background. Because the backgrounds were first rendered in 3D, some fine adjustments were required to make sure the 2D drawing of the character fit seamlessly into the perspective of the scene. I did not know that a lot of these were 3D, though.
Neither did I.
Wait, hang on. Look, let's go back to Sayori's, like, this one.
Wow.
You'd never be able to tell that that background was done in 3D, would you?
Actually,
No.
well, I guess I am speaking more from like a 3D artist perspective, but yeah, no, for me, I could tell.
I
I mean, neither Shadow nor I would have guessed.
Yeah. No. Oh,
I mean, no,
wouldn't have
there. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Even as someone who's worked in a 3D category for a bit, it is pretty damn convincing.
True.
Huh.
They do a great job with this stuff. I wish you could keep these images in your actual photo album for your like computer wallpaper.
Actually, you
'Cause
know what? I'm gonna... Because I know it's like a virtual desktop thing, and like the files thing for like when the fucked up shit happens, they all appear here. So there's that.
Uh-huh.
But I'm actually curious about something. I'm actually going to look in my actual computer files where I downloaded this, because I'm actually curious if there's anything in there for,
Oh,
this.
so the Plus version has the quote-unquote character files in the actual game itself instead of just in the game
Yes,
file.
like on this fake virtual desktop thing. Yes.
Oh, okay. That
Mhm.
makes life a little easier for me.
Mhm. question is, where did I even...
Have you ever deleted a character before you opened the game to see what happens?
No.
I have.
I'm not willing to take that risk yet.
Well, don't take it right now, anyways. Wait till you finish whatever you're working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But deleting a character before you open the game and then opening it after your character's been deleted, something really weird happens.
Alright, yeah, no,
Yeah.
The actual image files are not in the actual files themselves. Fuck!
Aww.
Dang.
I actually really wanted... Which one was it? Obviously, there's this one, which is really nice.
That's cute.
All of them are actually really well done.
Like, this new art for Sayori is adorable.
Oh yeah, Sayori in the new style looks so cute.
Like, the glow-up is very nice.
Oh, they have one of her older model too?
Like, this... Yeah. And there's Natsuki, there's Yuri. See?
Where's the... Oh, you don't have the upgraded
And
Natsuki
yes,
one yet.
there's Monica.
Monica, my beloved. My psycho.
Now, Natsuki, I assume we get hers from doing the corresponding side story involving her.
How do you get that side story? I didn't see that one.
We've mostly just done it from... Thank you, Riz Chaos, for the host. Unfortunately, we're wrapping things up, actually.
Yeah.
We're just kind of winding down right now.
Yeah.
But the side stories, as far as I'm aware, you get them from, like, writing poems for each of the... Specific poems for each of the girls, so...
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've always liked Doki Doki Literature Club for both the fact that it's a pretty fun game and I'm also excited to try out the new upgraded version, and also the fact that it gives me VA practice. Just,
Yeah.
I can play and practice.
Like, we were happy to have you join us. I mean, we always have you. We always...
Of course.
I'm always happy to, I'm always happy to flex off some of my VA shit during midstream. Just makes me feel a little happy.
You do a wonderful
Yes.
job, Tracy.
I do my best.
Of course.
If you ever need someone to go full on psycho for you, you know where to find me.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, getting the side stories, you have to write poems. You have to basically write poems tailored to each character's preferences. So basically, write a poem catered to Sayori, Yuri, or Natsuki.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that in order to get some of the others, we've got to, go through their specific routes. So we're still not quite done with Sayori's route just yet. So unfortunately, yeah.
Anyway, I probably need to go soon, so we can go ahead and wrap this up.
That was fun, though. It was.
That was fun.
It was entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hope I didn't steal. I hope I didn't steal the spot.
No, you didn't.
You did
not at
great.
all.
You were great.
We were happy to have you on, Tracy, as we always do.
Yeah.
Like, when we do stream this again, we'd love to have you join us again if you'd like.
Well,
Of
if someone's
course.
going mentally deranged in it, sure, absolutely. We'll see.
Yeah.
I might want to try this game for myself, just because it looks so much fun.
And because I just gifted it to you just now.
Yes.
I'll make sure Monica. I'll make sure Monica comes for you in the night. Oh god, that's my thank you.
Anyways, that will do it for the stream. So thanks everybody for coming around, for the love, the support, and everything. Have a good night. Stay awesome, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.